Namaskar and welcome to News for Hearing Impaired, the top stories. Chacha-Bhatija tussle in Samajwadi Party escalated late on Thursday night after Shivpal Yadav quit the Akhilesh Yadav government and also from the newly appointed post of State Party Unit President. Further, Shivpal's wife Sarla also gave resignation from the post of District Cooperative Bank Chairperson Itawa, and son Aditya gave resignation as chairman of Pradeshik Cooperative Federation. However, Chief Minister Akhilesh Yadav has refused to accept these resignations. Shivpal Yadav took the decision after meeting his elder brother and party chief Mulayam Singh Yadav. Shivpal also briefly met his nephew and UP Chief Minister earlier in the evening on Thursday, after which he sent his resignation to Akhilesh Yadav. Amidst all this, Mulayam Singh has expressed confidence over fixing all problems in party through talks. Normalcy returns to Karnataka following days of water war. Some Kannada organizations carried out symbolic protests and a rail roko agitation, but they did not have much impact. But another bandh has been called today in Tamil Nadu by those protesting over the water distribution, prompting Karnataka CM to write to his Tamil Nadu counterparts to ensure protection of Kannada people in Tamil Nadu. 12-hour bandh has also been called in Puducherry, condemning the violence against Tamils in Karnataka in the wake of Kaveri water issue. All necessary steps have been taken to ensure law and order and avoid any inconvenience to the public during the bandh. Meanwhile, Supreme Court yesterday pulled up both Karnataka and Tamil Nadu for failing to curb large-scale violence following Kaveri water orders. It has directed both states to maintain peace and ensure that its order is followed. Cracking down on private importers of pulses, the government today asked them to be transparent in their transactions and submit information about contracted quantities in advance for better assessment of supplies and formulation of measures to check prices. Food and Consumer Affairs Minister Ramvilas Paswan held meeting with pulses importers to review the status of the reports. Senior officials of Agriculture, Food, Consumer Commerce, Finance and External Affairs Ministries and investigating agencies like ED were present. Regular meetings will now be held with importers to ascertain the status of imports and take necessary market interventions to boost domestic supply and check prices, with demand-supply gap likely to remain even if the country's pulses output this year touches 20 million tons. The official said traders were asked to focus on imports from countries where the government has entered into the agreement for long-term supply. The dengue and chikungunya outbreak in several parts of the country is far from over. The death toll due to the two mosquito-borne diseases has now crept up to 25 in the national capital, with over 2,000 cases being reported as well. The cases have also reported a spike in Odisha and Pune, as many cities and states are battling out diseases on almost war footing. Efforts have been ramped up to treat the infected, prevent the spread of the illness in Delhi, and combine efforts at the centre, state and municipal authorities. Even states like Haryana have cancelled all leaves of all doctors and paramedics to ensure all hands are on deck to fight the menace. Petrol prices have been hiked by 58 paise a litre, while diesel was cut by 31 paise per litre. Petrol will cost rupees 64 a litre from midnight yesterday as against rupees 63.47. Similarly, diesel will cost rupees 52.63 litre as compared to rupees 52.94 a litre. This is the second increase in rates of petrol this month, while in case of diesel, it wipes away a part of the hike effected earlier this month. Davis Cup World Group playoff between India and Spain will take place today in DLTA tennis courts. The draw features Rafael Nadal taking on Ramkumar Ramanathan in the first singles tie, while Saket Maineni will be up against David Ferrer in the second singles match. Indian team consists of Saket Maineni and Ramkumar Ramanathan for the singles rubber, and Sumit Nagal will play alongside the veteran Leander Pace in the doubles rubber. India is coached by Anand Amritraj. Teams will have to cope with the humidity that looms over the capital this time of the year. With this, we wrap up this edition of News for Hearing Impaired. We will be back tomorrow at 6:15 a.m. Namaskar.